didn't really format it. Stop. This is about you and us. It's a collective we, you know? You wipe. I didn't white balance it.
What?
I didn't white balance it.
Oh.
Well.
Here, just wipe on. See if this can looks white.
Here's what white is. We just do it during the fucking recording. How do you do it best? Like, it's kind of a shadow. What would you say? I don't know if it's in focus, honestly. It's absolutely not in focus.
This is what we're getting our
You're
degrees
not even
for.
fucking fucked up yet. You look bored as shit. So it doesn't cut off at the top of my head, right?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna set the timer.
Hey, how's it going?
Shut up.
It's
Wait,
us. It's a thing.
We're not ready yet.
It's working.
How do we start this? We obviously don't have a plan.
Yeah.
Welcome to the video. We made it. No, we didn't yet.
5 minutes. We're giving ourselves 5 minutes intervals to drink this whiskey we have.
Welcome to the video. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Are you trying to fucking start the thing?
Well, this is the beginning. Hey, thanks for joining us on the show. It's not a show at all. It's more so a video. But you get to watch us talk to each other now. For however long are we doing this?
I'd say 30. 30's good.
It's 50 minutes.
50
We're going to be
minutes,
talking to each other. We're going to be having great conversations, having a good time. This is my friend. His name is Tails War.
Yeah,
He's been in some of this. Where's this going, do you think?
I don't know, somewhere.
He's here. We're going to have a
Put it on
conversation.
personal
It's not a
record.
talk show. We're just having a casual chat.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have some good conversations. And we're going to have sex.
It's the only sponsor of this video.
It says, we went to the liquor store to get whiskey.
Just put an image on.
No, you can see it. Actually, you can see it quite well. Look at that. It's got a skeleton with a top hat on it, so I bought it. And it also says sex.
Yeah.
That's not the actual word they use, but it's Irish whiskey, which is probably gonna take we've had some already.
Yeah.
It's just Jameson. So.
I'm a little pansy, so I'm gonna mix this.
He's
with,
gonna use Coca-Cola, and I'm.
You said you weren't gonna use. That's the reason why you removed the label.
Well, now they. I don't know.
It's. Don't worry, it's.
So,
despite the fact that we have a label.
It is. I'll censor that. So here's what's happening. Every 5 minutes, as we progress, is that really?
Yeah,
strong?
so you can smell it again.
I did already. It's just Jameson. Oh boy. Oh buddy. So every 5 minutes,
yeah,
we're just gonna take another shot.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do the honors the first time around?
No, all right, sure. Pour yours.
Absolutely.
First.
I'm also drinking Narragansett beer. I call it lobster beer because it's got a lobster on it. It's like a golden ale. It's pretty good.
A little bit more.
So,
This one should be a little bit more.
yeah, it's a lot more, dude.
Is it a lot more?
It's a lot more.
Are you sure?
Look at that. It's like 3 shots.
Yeah. Well, you also got a couple.
No, look at this.
All right,
Look
sure.
at this.
I'll give you
no.
more.
You
Do you not want more?
just
Here.
calm the fuck down, Jesus. Dude.
I want a drink. I want a drink.
I can tell. That's not a shot.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a progressive thing.
Well, folks, already the rules have been tampered with.
Play by the rules. You know this. We play bingo.
Right. 5 minutes.
So how's the thing going?
That hurt. A
Oh.
lot.
He's almost done with school.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Welcome.
Every
5 different
time.
intros.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you're almost done with school. That's good.
I don't want to talk about the.
No real life stuff. Only internet related.
Well, I don't know.
stuff.
My real life stuff is boring as shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We can.
What has ever happened that's fun or good?
We can try it. We can try to do a 5.
They don't
every
care about us.
5
They just
minute
want us to talk
intervals.
about something cool. How about this?
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask a question.
All right. What's the question?
Here, what's the typical Q&A question?
Do you want to just do it? Would you rather? Yeah. Let's search them online.
Here we go.
Is it just like a normal question, or is it just
I
a
don't-
would you rather thing? I think a would you rather might.
I don't think this is what I want.
You don't want
Are
that?
you rich? Are you hot? I think this is like.
Here, just do a would you rather thing. We'll
I
just
don't wanna
start.
do
We'll
would
start
you
with
rather,
something
it's
generic.
dumb.
That's the way the waters. You know, test it a little
I
bit.
don't care about that.
Well, you gotta find something.
It's just us
Yeah.
arguing. Can we cut this part?
No.
I'll find a good one eventually.
Okay. All right.
Oh, these are about sex.
Here's the.
Who gives a shit?
A lot of people apparently.
I guess.
A lot of people are like, "Who's your favorite?" I mean, like they.
Who would you want to have sex with?
Myself.
Welcome to the show. Alright, let's talk about video games. Go to the fucking basics.
Yeah, there you go.
What's happening in video games?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that's the thing. So definitely
Yeah.
gonna buy it because I am very biased of Keanu Reeves.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts on the games?
I don't like video games.
You don't like video games?
I don't. I think I just got into video games because, like, nothing else. There's nothing else in the fucking world to do. When you're a kid, you just play video games to get your mind off of, like, shit. You know? It's like an escape.
Was there like nothing that excited you?
Well, no, not really.
Everything.
I mean, I liked being outside and I liked swimming and I liked doing, like, stuff that was, like, it felt like I was kind of being adventurous, you know? Like, I'd go out in the woods and I'd try to, like, find animals, like little frogs or stuff. Just something that made me feel like I was the protagonist of the video game.
No.
But then you play video games and it's like you don't have to leave your house and you can still feel the sense of like good. You're cool. You're doing something in the world, you know.
This is a departure video. Oh. I'm gonna take a big swig of this.
Do it. Hit you. I'm not gonna pour any of these. This is all you.
If you want to start finding new things in the genre itself, I mean, you can always go to like a different thing that you haven't played before, or you can just skip out of games completely and try something new.
I wouldn't
Maybe
be
you'll
good
find
at
something.
anything else. I've devoted so much fucking time to video games. I wouldn't be good at any other thing.
I mean, some people say if you devote 1,000 hours into a certain thing, you'll become a pro. So you still have at least more than enough time to do that.
I already don't want to drink this.
Take the shot.
Welcome to the show.
Cars coming. You have a car. You have a decent car. Don't know
So the reason I can't drink Irish whiskey is because I'd always go to Jameson. At one point in time, I had drinking a full pint of fucking Jameson, and this makes me sick now. It's really like, it's Irish whiskey, it just doesn't settle well with me after I drank so fucking much of it.
You just gotta find something that has a skull on it, and he'll buy it regardless.
I will. If it says sex or if it has a skull, I'll probably buy it, and then it said both, so.
I think when we went to the liquor store, the first thing that you said was, I don't want to drink something similar to this, but
That's exactly what I said.
it happened.
Do you think this is interesting?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do like a little cut of it.
Sure. You're not following the rules, by the way.
Oh no, this is like more than.
Well, get to it.
I think I'm not following the rules.
No,
Sure, I'll do it.
I feel like I'm okay, but that's.
There you go. I'm following the rules now.
We don't have to do this 5-minute thing anymore. You're a fucking maniac.
It don't happen.
This is the control we have here, folks.
Yeah.
It's just him fucking playing by his own rules. There's no order.
The
There's
rules
no
is
system of
a little
anything.
guideline that you can kind of just skew over it.
Those are just ideas, really.
Yeah, they're concepts that you can break.
Tell something. Say something right now that's like has never been said about you before on the internet.
Has never been said about me.
Never been said about you.
Like
A
rumors?
story,
Oh.
or just something about yourself. Just say anything right now to this camera.
I can't really think of other. I can tell a story.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I told you about this before, but there was this one time in right after swim practice. Yeah, you heard of this story, where I was waiting for a car ride back home with my Chinese friend, and then
I don't remember this.
Really?
I don't think you told me this.
Okay, and then we were just staring at like like the first generation iPad. We were just like playing a game.
Oh, actually, I do know. I
Yeah.
know where this is going. Yeah.
And then this guy came up to us,
Yeah.
or at least a voice. We only heard the voice, and he was like, "Hey, are you by chance Japanese?" And then I look up and I see this guy that has camo pattern shorts, a wife beater, and a World War II veteran's cap. And I think that was the first time I blatantly lied in front of him, and I was like, "No, I'm Korean." And
Did he look like a World War II vet?
I don't know.
You're just a poser.
He might be a poser. I don't know. And he just
He was in his 30s.
he just nods his head and leaves.
He believed
And,
you.
Yeah, he believed me. I don't know what would have happened if I told him the truth.
World War II poser. He would have rewarded you. He'd be like, "Thanks for being an admirable opponent. Here's $1,000."
You know, that could have happened. But the fact that he gave a nod after after I lied.
You probably did the right thing.
Yeah.
It's good that you were quick on the fly like that.
Yeah.
I'm already fucked up.
Or you're chasing it with more alcohol.
Well, I don't want the taste of whiskey in my mouth. I have a story too. Actually, I kind of want to say the oyster crack. So, if you live in Rhode Island or just the New England area, there's a lot of places that sell like chowder. New England chowder is a very common thing here in Rhode Island and just all around this place. So when they serve you chowder, sometimes they'll give you like oyster crackers, which is like it's just like a hexagonal like thin.
It's just any old
It's
crackers.
just like
yeah.
a cracker. Like it's bread. It's hard bread.
If you order soup, you're gonna get crackers. It's
And they want you to
thing.
put it in your chowder. So so we were in the car driving to Connecticut to film a thing, and we were talking about I don't know why we weren't being racist, but we were talking about racial slurs.
We weren't being racist, but
No, because look at us.
Yeah,
we're not racist. Do we look racist to you? Anyway, we were talking about racism. We were talking about white people and how like.
Yeah, crackers is a yeah.
We were talking. So white people from Rhode Island, I thought it'd be hilarious to refer to them as oyster crackers.
If this gets in any of like some internet drama thing,
Is that I don't? I think this is me talking about racism.
that's gonna happen.
I guess.
You went to video games and then you immediately rejected the idea of video games and then you went straight to
I don't know what to talk about. I feel like we should have planned for this. Let's think of questions to ask. Stuff to talk about.
Okay.
I hate that you're pouring me that. I was hoping you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. So what's something people commonly talk about?
Commonly people talk about what girls they like. Ooh.
Oh yeah, what kind of girl? Oh, I got one actually. So if you
I don't like where this is going.
if you had to get with one girl from any video game, who would it be? If you had you don't have a choice. It
Okay.
has to happen.
No.
Pick what girl is your favorite?
That one's pretty simple. It's Zoe from Left 4 Dead. Because I had a crush on her whenever I
Did you?
first played the game. Yeah.
She's nice.
Yeah.
She's got a nice pistol. I don't know. What's the appeal there?
Brunettes are cute. Ponytails are cute.
I think
she got both.
I think she just had the Cortana voice, and that's why I liked her so much. I really don't want to drink this.
Yeah. Do you want to mix it with something?
I kind of do.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Here,
'Cause it's messing me up.
I'll make it a little bit better for you.
Thank
But,
you so much.
I didn't grow up with Tomb Raider, so you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't have to look at
Thank you. Yeah.
square boobs and be like, oh, this
Too
is the
bad,
pinnacle
Lara
of
Croft.
gaming.
Fuck some cubes. I don't know what I would say. I liked Alex Vance for a little while, but that was because I was a Half-Life nerd.
Oh. Both Valve. That's
It's
good.
both Valve. I think Valve makes really good characters for people who are lonely and want to fuck. Do people often feel that? Is there like a video game? Like, what's the most common one? Would you say? Like, what's a video game girl, and a girl in a video game that's like, oh yeah, I want it.
Well, if we're going by Rule 34 standards, apparently Princess Peach is pretty high up there.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's kind of messed up.
Well, that's a relic of the past. You know, you get
It is.
yeah. But that's probably the more broad, basic option that you could probably choose, per se.
I don't know.
And then yeah, the previously mentioned Lara Croft is a lot of people.
Oh, that's so much better. Thank you so much.
yeah, no
I'm
problem.
gonna drink the whole thing now. It's just not. I should have done this to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know why you haven't done this.
Yo, why did I never think of this?
He's now discovering mixed drinks for some reason.
I just finished the whole thing. Look at this. This is what's left now.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
You made this easy for me.
Yeah, there you go.
I can probably drink the whole thing now. How much is left in there?
If you want to weigh it, here you go.
Yeah, thank you.
The bottle itself is pretty heavy, so I
I
wouldn't.
kind of want to keep the bottle.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bottle.
My one fear, though, is that we do this and just people don't care.
It'll happen. And you know what? If people don't care, it'll at the very least be a little something to remember
Okay.
our meetup by.
you
Fuck, I
dropped
dropped it. You can ask the questions. If there's any doubts that you have in your mind, you ask now.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this.
Uh-huh.
You can pick one game to be your favorite. Why is it your favorite?
Why is it my favorite?
But say what game it is first.
Oh yeah. Do you have one in mind? I might need
Yes,
time to
I do.
think. Okay,
Is this not? We didn't actually set the alarm again.
it's okay.
We're not good at this, folks.
Pour a little bit of drink.
Okay, we're good.
Well, that shows that we're keeping our rules somehow. I guess
No, it's actually the opposite because we didn't do it right. I've been saying this a lot, and I think it's still true. Oblivion's gotten more of a resurgence. Like, people are getting into it more. I really like that game, but I think it's only because I grew up playing it so much. In my early teen years, it was all Xbox 360 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was Halo 3, it was Fallout 3, it was Oblivion, and sometimes Call of Duty worked its way in there.
Yeah.
And Left 4 Dead and things like that before I got a PC. But that was primarily it, you know? And Oblivion, I think, is just the game that I'm most fond of because it's got such an impact on me growing up. I have so many fond memories. And I said this before too. It's like games like that, you could run into a friend and tell a story about an experience you had playing that game, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I was walking through the woods and a highwayman came up to me and he's like, "I want all your money." And I had an enchanted item on me that I didn't, you know, like something like that. And you can't really do that anymore because games nowadays are so, it's like textbook, you know? It's just the same thing repeating itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just multiplayer, like kill the guys you're fighting. That's what's popular now, and that's what most of the kids are into. So growing up at a time where it's like games were trying to be more so experiences than like just trying to make a profit, because that's what would make it a profit, is being a good experience, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like Oblivion, to me, has had such an impact on how I perceive and like how I judge video games. I'm not huge on them today because I'm a cynical old fuck in his fucking early to mid 20s.
You can't really be cynical or old.
I don't know. I'm pretty cynical right now. But here's the thing. Video games when I was growing up were important to me, and that's what I remember. There has to be more people like me where it's just like video games were there for me when other things weren't, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
So what do you have to say?
All right. I'm not trying to play off what you have. Well, actually, in a different perspective, I will say. So, at first, if I were to go first, I would have, easily said Ahead in Time because that's.
But that just came out, you know.
Yeah, that's the best game of all time.
He likes that.
Personally, I like.
Okay.
But then I had to take a step back, and I was like, well, what made it fun? All right. Well, you were there the whole time I was playing. That was fun. So I had to take even a further step back and look at the grand scheme of things. Okay. Well, how did I get over here in the first place? Well, I don't play the game as much anymore, but I think TF2 was like my very biggest introduction to PC gaming. Whenever I came over to PC and started playing, well, that was the first game that I installed, TF2, because it was free. You
got it when it was free?
Yeah.
I got it. I had to pay for it. I bought the orange box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I...
Yeah, because we met during Man vs. Machine, so you could have gotten it for free, actually.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that's weird to think about. You didn't pay for Team Fortress 2.
No.
Shit.
Whenever I trade...
you don't have to say anything now. You just know the drill. You okay?
No, fine. Pairing that with Left 4 Dead 2, so that was the only two games that I had for a very long time. So that was the only two games that I religiously played on the PC. And it was fun. I made a bunch of friends on both of those. But then once Man vs. Machine came up, and I was like, okay, there's like golden, Australium grade weapons?
I don't know if that was at launch, but it made its way in soon after. If not.
And yeah, that was like one of the things that I really wanted to get. Never got it, actually. Not to be completely... like stalkers, but whenever at the time when I added new friends on Steam,
I still didn't say. I thought I said this.
Whenever I added new people on Steam, I took a little view.
It's not 5 minutes ananymore.
Profile
it's
page.
just whenever we remember to set the time. I keep thinking I said it. Does it like go off? I know I'm pressing start.
Whenever I would make new friends, I would like take a little view of their profile picture, like all the stuff that they did, and I saw that he was like the only other person in the Steam profile that actually like uploaded videos and stuff like that. I actually watched. I think the first one that I watched was your like Saints Row 3 video.
I did one of those.
Yeah, so that was really funny. I liked it, and I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, I also made a Saints Row 3 video," but I mean, like, both of them are pretty good. Maybe if I try to coax him into it, I'll be able to, do
a collab.
Yeah, do a collab per se, because
that was big back then.
Yeah, that was real big.
You introduced me to Kip, and I'm so thankful you did.
Oh, no, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one thing that I met with Kip...
This is how it flows naturally. Now, we didn't have anything to say in the beginning, and now we're just rolling with it.
The power of alcohol, yeah. Not to make anybody...
If you have struggles in life, determining, like, what your decision-making should be, or what choices you should make. Just drink a lot of sex.
There was this guy named Pugs. Yeah, he was named Pugs.
It was
before
Pugs,
Kip.
but he changes his name like
Every
very
time,
often.
Yeah. Well, I think it's Jar now. Like it's consistently Jar.
I don't know. He's probably gonna change it again.
Well, on YouTube, it's pretty
on
consistent.
Discord, it's something else.
Yeah, it's always something else.
It's always
every
something
week.
different. We just call him Kip because
Yeah.
it's his name, and he can't change his name.
Don't. By the way, Kip, if you're watching, well, he misses you a lot.
I do.
So yeah,
He won't watch this, but
maybe
miss
well, if we coax him enough, he might do it. He misses you a lot. I miss you partly.
this isn't just a Kip though. I have a question.
What's the question?
What would you say like a percentage of your like alcohol tolerance is, like compared to like everyone in the world? Where do you fall into the spectrum?
I'd say probably a little bit less than mid per se.
Like a lower, like say,
Yeah.
40th percent.
Yeah, I would tend to put myself a little bit lower than what average people drink.
Okay. How much have you put in that cup?
I don't mind. I don't care at this point. Okay. So
You just.
I don't care. At this
You
point.
gave me a look. That's just okay.
Okay. Let me just finish my story and then
I'm
we'll
sorry,
get back to
you're right.
being concerned of my body.
Okay.
So yeah, Pugs. We met Pugs. He was hilarious. It was fun. It was a great time. It was the first time in a while because like I've been playing. At that point, I've been playing Left 4 Dead for like what 4 to 5 years. Oh, there you go.
Fuck, the worst possible time. Now wait,
Yeah.
this is on. I know this is on.
Yeah, it's
so
on
if
now.
I find out later it's not on, I know that it's the phone fucking up.
Yeah, I'm seeing the clock go down. But
Okay.
it was the best time that I had playing Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna put. Do you want to?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
You have plenty. I don't
Yeah.
even want you to get through that. I don't think anymore.
But
I think you're set.
I'm pretty sure this is like more concentrated with whiskey at this point.
I think so.
Yeah,
Because I've seen you. You poured the most of this in there. It's not even like. It's probably like. Just feeling it because you can't really see through it. It feels like there's like a fourth of it left.
Okay.
And most of it is in your cup. How is it like? Can you taste the Coke far more than the whiskey, or the other way around?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Because you keep pouring it in there.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was the most
Okay.
fun that I had in my life. I sent everybody a friend invite at that point.
I don't know if you want me to tell the story, but
Yeah, go ahead.
back when Skype was a thing, where
Oh wait, did we start communicating from Skype?
well, we had to. There was no Discord.
Oh right.
That's the only way we could do video
Shoot.
calls.
Oh yeah, because we said that
You
the,
said I looked like Shaggy, and that was the only from Scooby Doo. You said I looked like Shaggy, and that was the only way you introduced us.
Yeah, because there was only one picture of it, and at that point, I mean, yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
I hope I don't anymore. That's my fear.
That's your fear, looking like Shaggy.
Well, I don't want to look like a cartoon character, you know.
Probably look like any anime character ever. So
Me?
me. Probably.
Pretty presumptuous of you, but I'll let it slide.
I'm Japanese. I can't.
That doesn't mean you look like any anime character.
Look, there's some racist people out there. Not going back to that race thing, by the way, but
You've
yeah.
come full circle now.
Yeah.
Kip, they probably don't even know who Kip is.
Look, it doesn't matter. Well, you already made like a whole, not like an interview session or something. Heck, you didn't even interview me on that video. You were like, you know what, this is a really good embodiment.
You didn't pick up the phone.
Yeah, I know, I did.
That was on you. Don't try to pin it on me.
I didn't have a desktop at the time.
So obviously you're lost right now. I'll try to elaborate as best I can to make up for the alcoholism here.
Yep.
I don't know where to fucking begin. We just threw so much shit at them that they wouldn't understand.
Just the introduction to Kip,
Okay.
because I'm trying to pass you the baton to...
Kip has been a person. I hope he doesn't see this. He was just kind of. I don't know. He's doing his own thing now, but he used to appear in a lot of our videos, and he used to make his own YouTube videos for a very long time, and then eventually, he kind of branched out. I feel like I'm gonna puke. He's a friend of ours still. I think we talked to him. I'm not in a good place. Where we talked to him the other night, and he's still around. He's still like very active in his own group of friends. But I don't want to make this about Kip. I feel like I'm doing that.
Nah, don't. Well, it's a whole story, right?
Okay.
Like I had to tell the whole thing. And
What
then
were you talking about?
Well, I was going through the whole
'Cause
story.
I don't even know what to explain anymore.
Okay,
It's so much.
Well, basically, yeah, like the whole just was. Kip was a funny guy. Invited him.
Still around.
Yeah, and then I had you.
We met on Skype because he wanted to show him that I looked like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Well, it was
And I kind of did at the time in their defense.
it was really funny. And I really wanted them two to connect, and that was probably like the best thing that I've
That
done.
you introduced us, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
That was
We
that
started
was,
playing Payday 2, which was
we
we
were
didn't
really
know
fun
it
at
at the time, but it was terrible.
Yeah. It
It
was
tricked us.
So we three were
Did I
like
actually drink this? Is this still going?
I don't know.
It's 5 seconds.
We three
I didn't drink any of
were
this
a
yet.
trio for a big thing, and then like Trip and stuff like that would make an appearance.
No one knows who this is.
Gotta keep drinking. What are you doing?
What's that?
I don't know what you're doing. You gotta keep drinking. That's
Please don't overload me.
um.
This is just a recovery thing now. It's
Yeah.
just us trying to explain.
No, it's okay.
shit.
It's okay. So he found a friend group that had much more common interests. I would say because you don't watch anime at all, right? Like,
I have a fear of it. It's like
Yeah,
a
he
legitimate
has a fear of it.
phobia.
and I generally don't watch it, despite my nationality. I don't know why people expect me to watch.
You watch
something.
JoJo.
Yeah, no,
You like
JoJo's
that?
good. Well, here's the thing. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but
But what?
I
Elaborate.
watched Fist of the North Star when I was 6 years
That's
old.
true too. Yeah.
And
He loves that.
I love that shit. The whole spiel with him is that his whole
I feel like I have to do the voice of reason now.
no,
because
no,
you
don't
just-
worry.
okay.
His pressure points was like reverse backwards, so his heart was located in a different place. That's why you know the meme for Fist of the North Star, right? He punches you once and then you just explode. It didn't work on him because all of his pressure points was backwards. And anyways, it was a really tough boss and
I
stuff
think
like
you've been
that.
going for like 45 minutes.
Even in the game,
Okay.
even in the game, he was really hard to fight, and that was the first time when I actually took my shirt off. Yeah, in middle
What?
school, and I was because I was sweating so like profusely. I was like, I want to beat this boss as much as possible, and then I did it. I won. That was my first like big hurdle in video game that I ever did, and it was great.
There's a story about you taking your shirt off in middle school.
Yeah, it was great. And this is something that's gonna be completely like gonna go over your head. But it was only part 1 and 2. Part 2, I started taking a liking to it, and then I really never noticed that there was an anime coming up for it. So I started watching when it was part 3. But everything with that was really cool. So now I'm a freaking watcher for it.
You loaded this with too much whiskey.
It's fine.
It's
Fine.
not.
It's fine.
I'm the one who's drinking it.
Just drink it. I'm very selective about my anime, but whatever I do watch, I.
When did this become
like
about
it.
anime?
Let me finish my thing first, then.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying we should
okay,
just try to scrap the idea of trying to
So anyways,
elaborate on things.
the gist of it is Kip has some other people that likes other anime things like Toho. I know of the series. I played like 3 of their games, but I don't know enough to keep up with them, and stuff like that. And you have no idea what Toho
Oh
probably is.
no! I know what Toho is, but it's just
Yeah, you don't know the
You-
characters.
you told
Stuff like
you
that.
told it to me. I
Yeah.
don't know the characters, but you try to explain it to me. I almost just threw up.
Oh, by the way, little fun trivia about Toho. All right, there you go. We're gonna keep on going.
Shit! I have too much in my cup. You can't put any more in there. Please don't. You're gonna overflow it.
Nah,
You're
don't.
please actually don't. Okay,
There you go.
don't more. I don't think we even need a timer anymore. We're just.
All right. Anyways, well, you
I'm
should
try-
probably put the timer there so I know when.
I'm trying to just try.
Anyways,
This is so hard to
anyways, the
keep
creator
up with
Toho
this.
just wanted to show people his mix track. That was basically the gist of
What are you
the
doing?
thing.
Oh no! Don't do that.
This thing is almost
Just-
gone.
I know it's.
You hear it? TLDR. Moses. I'm not gonna try to disclose his name. I might be drunk, but I'm still not gonna try to follow by
I
the guidelines
appreciate that. Thank you.
of that. He misses Skip, and I do partially. I already
This
said
isn't
that.
about that though. I
know it's not.
I
that,
feel like
not
we should
about
be like having a conversation, not just referencing things that only we will understand. You know.
that. Only community was fun when I started. Okay, that was probably.
This
I was
spawned
really
from
lucky.
just like what game is your favorite.
Yeah.
This timer's still going.
It's okay. Don't
It's
worry.
not actually.
See, I told you. You forgot to put on timer, so I'm just trying to.
When do
keep
we?
it
What's
close.
our cutoff? Because we need that real soon. I'm gonna ask you a question. You answer the question. You answer it in such a way that everyone can understand it without any context to a friend we have or an experience we've had or anything like that. Okay?
Okay, that's pretty
Are
hard.
you
but
ready?
Yeah, I'll try.
Can you do that?
I'll try.
I'm gonna ask you the question. Here is it. Here it is.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever. Did you even answer the first one? What is your favorite game and why?
Oh yeah, TF2, because I made a lot of friends along the way, including this asshole right here. So
Holy
that's
shit. So what was that, just like 40 minutes of talking about like friends we have?
Yeah, there
you
you
didn't
go.
even answer the question.
Look, TF2 is great, but not now. Pick another game, you fucking idiot.
I still haven't said this. Oh shit. We gotta cut
We're
it off.
filming this outside, by the way. There might be kids like in our neighbors. I don't know.
What, 12 a.m.?
Yeah, 12 a.m. Wait, is it 12?
It's 12 a.m.?
12?
Yeah.
No, it can't be just
It
12.
is. It's
Fuck,
1
it's
minute off.
11:59. All right.
When did we start this? 11? Oh god.
The first 10 minutes of this is fucking boring, okay? Don't get me wrong, like, we were like, oh, we're just gonna go on our smartphones and ask some fucking questions. Like, I wouldn't care about that, but that just drunk me talking. Okay.
Is this
Two
still
more.
going?
2 more.
Oh no, wait. Listen, dude. 5, 4, 3.
This guy has been drunk this
2,
whole time. He hasn't been
1.
able to punch the... Alright, there you go.
No.
The media's full. Here you go. Take your thing. Okay, I don't know when it cut off, but we are both like very intoxicated at this point.
You left the door open.
Oh, fucking... Okay, I'm sorry.
Can I say something without you interrupting?
No.
Well,
But
then I'm
go
not-
ahead. Go ahead. Look, I need you...
Don't touch me.
I swear to God, remove that fucking
Please
goddamn
don't.
hat.
We weren't supposed to get this fucked
I
up.
swear to God, if you don't move your hoodie, I will
Okay.
will do something.
I just want to keep you
that
at
I
peace
might
right
regret.
now. Can you please ask a question that we can end on so we can turn this camera off and just sleep this whole thing off?
What do you want to do?
In life in general?
Yes, in life in general. Okay, well, like, if you... Look, Steve Jobs said that, like, he lives life like it's always his last, right?
He's dead. Can I have my... Where did my hat go?
Look, it's here. It's right here on the table.
Can I have it back,
Slap it on
please?
the ground like last time.
Can I have it back?
Here we go. I open my heart to both you and the audience, right? That's it.
Yep.
I gave my Look, I gave my ultimatum to... Not ultimatum. Fuck. What am I saying? Okay. I gave my little quote unquote say, don't drink the whole thing. I will beat your ass. And I'll slap your ass. And I'll pound that ass. Don't do it.
Okay, but wait, look at the cat back
No.
on it. Please.
Do it myself.
Please listen.
Okay, but anyways, listen to him.
Can I say that?
Your
Stop. Listen.
How did you get your hat?
You gave it to me.
No.
I didn't want it to go here. I thought we should talk about video games.
We did for a little while.
We did. And I fucking lost track of time.
Stop taking your time, you fucking millennial. Look, okay, I'm gonna get rid of your hat. Now I'm gonna get rid of your fucking phone.
Listen.
Look,
Wait.
Oh, well, don't drink your phone again.
Where's the whiskey go? Is it over there?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay. I don't know how we came to this point. Quite honestly, I forget the entire middle of this.
At the end of the day, we're all living creatures, right? We're gonna die eventually, right? We both could have been something. You could have been a
Nothing's happened to us yet. Come on.
You could have been a lawyer, right? You made a whole series about being a has-been lawyer. I could have been an engineer for all I care. I could have.
It doesn't matter.
I could have gone into like a fucking Agent Stereotype and become an engineer. But you know what? I didn't do that, and he didn't do that. We both became film students, and I feel like we're doing just fine as is.
What I need you to do
Yeah.
is say goodbye. Sign off to the people watching.
Mhm.
So do that.
Okay. See ya. Make sure you subscribe to mine and don't do it to his because he's trying to command me to do certain things.
You really fucked up.
Sorry.
Shut the camera off.
Make sure to subscribe to him and not subscribe to me because
We've passed this. Listen.
look,
listen.
I
I'll
need
hold
you
your
to
hand.
please.
Please listen to me.
No. You gave me dinner. You paid for my food and everything. Come on, get up.
I got
Get up.
It's still recording.